7 stars to the end.
Okay. The fun part.
Yeah, for me, it's the hard part.
All right, so we're here. We've just done snake creeps through grass. We followed this up and we put the right toe out. And it's just a toe stance with the hands crossed at the wrists, and you're looking through these holes in your fists. Now, as you step back and turn the hips to the diagonal, the right hand opens up and drops. It's going to go around in a circle, and when it gets here, the other hand's going to start going in a circle. You're just standing here in a toe stance while you're doing this, and you pluck the string. This hand rolls, and then you come around into the posture of the single whip. Now, while you're doing that, you balance on the right foot. You start turning on that right foot with the left foot off the ground. Now, the way I see most people doing it is they shift the weight to the right, put the left, or shift the weight to the left, put the right foot down towards like 9 o'clock back here, keep the hands moving, shift the weight back, and do that. Let's talk about how to load up your hips from this movement, or where we're going to load up our hips, because we're here, we step back, we've done this, we turn, now, and then we do this. Now the hands are moving because the hips are moving. And I put my foot here, then I want to sink back. And as I sink back, I turn my hips to the left, my hands keep moving to the right, high and to the right. And then you do that and step. Here's where I get my hands here like I'm pushing things away down and to the front, and I make fists. My hips are turned all the way to the right, then I turn back to the left, keeping my weight on the right, blocking. So do it from here. Not worry about so much the footwork, but the hand work, the arm work here. So we're in this single whip. We turn the hips, put the right foot down, adjust, or put the left foot down, adjust the right foot, keep the hands moving to the right as they sink back on that left, and turn the hips to the left, and then bring the knee up, the hands down, and they then step out into a roughly a bow stance pointing somewhere towards 9 o'clock. So that would look something like this here. Sweep, sweep, pull, single whip, open up the foot, shift the weight back, step out. See how my hips are turned to the right? They're pointing in the direction that my right foot is pointing this way. And then I make fists and turn back to the left. Then I sink back, hold the ball, flare the foot out, step out left, grass sparrow's tail sequence, and into the close. Let me just do one more way of that single whip, and the way Sensei Nate taught me to do it, because that really kind of makes more sense from a martial perspective. You're here, right foot at the angle, and you've plucked the string, you've rolled the arm, you've gotten into the single whip position, you turn the hips, and you put this foot as far as you can towards like 430 or 730, and then you just do this. So there's no shifting the weight back and forth. You get this left foot into position, your hips are really torqued because you're turning your hips this way, your hands are this way, and then you untorque them and you do that. But just try this from here. Go into the single whip posture, right foot facing the diagonal, and pick up the left foot and turn the hips all the way to the right. Just so you can keep the left toe on the ground. Turn the hips as far as you can to the right, staying in this single whip posture. And put the left foot down to the up to this side of the right foot, and then just pick up the right, shift the weight to the left and pick up the right knee. Because the hips are so torqued, the knee has nowhere to go but up and out. And so that's one way of doing it where you can really maximize the torque on that. So it's here, stepping, then just keep turning the hips and now lift up the knee. You might want to try that. You'll get more power, and there's like no thinking involved here. All you do is you lift up your knee and it goes to the right.
Okay, thanks. Good tips.